Holy Scorsese, Batman! The Joaquin Phoenix Joker trailer is a pitch-black mashup of De Niro's 3 best Marty movies.
You talking to me?
Yeah, and 2 of your pals. On this IMD Brief, we break down all the Scorsese references and Batman Easter eggs in DC's Joker. Bullying the Bat since April 1940, the Joker has evolved into one of the most beloved bad guys. Each film has taken its version of the Clown Prince of Crime a step further into the darkness, but writer-director Todd Phillips and star Joaquin Phoenix seek to out-Dark Knight them all with Joker. This film launches Warner Brothers' series of DC films that exist outside the DC extended universe of Wonder Woman 1984, Justice League, and
Captain Sparkle Fingers.
No, it's not. That's not my name.
That gives Phoenix and Phillips the freedom to retcon the character into essentially whatever they want.
If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice.
And they must see Joker as a classic Scorsese character from a trio of films that all dealt with obsessive outsiders, all set in New York, all played by Robert De Niro, who just so happens to be in Joker.
What's the matter with you? Look at me. And look at you. And look at me.
Raging Bull is Scorsese's 1980 masterpiece about a boxer's fixation on being the best, and how that ruins his life around him. In Joker, Arthur Fleck, this jester of genocide before he puts on the grease paint, is on his own compulsive quest, one to make the world smile, but the world doesn't seem to be in the mood.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
That line and Arthur's shabby pre-Joker clothes all give us serious Taxi Driver vibes.
Someday a real rain will come and wash all this scum off the streets.
The quintessential Bobby and Marty team-up, the 1976 tale of a New York cabbie's descent into madness, parallels Arthur's downward spiral when no one gets his jokes.
Now I realize it's a comedy.
De Niro has even played a discouraged jokester for Scorsese in the 1982 overlooked dark gem, The King of Comedy.
I wasn't leaving you out. Right? Yeah.
This stand-up holds his late-night hero hostage in exchange for a spot on his talk show. The connections run deepest between these two films because De Niro's playing a character very similar to the one Jerry Lewis played in The King of Comedy, and he's even wearing the same suit on a very similar vintage set.
I can't believe this.
Just believe it, because it's part of the surprise.
Now, DC wants you to know that this movie is just one version of Joker's past, and it's never even settled on the character's given name. But most movies and comic book timelines reference the 1951 Red Hood origin story that added the trademark chemical vat that turned Joker's skin white and hair green. Now, the vat may not make an appearance in 2019's Joker, but there's plenty of Batman Easter eggs like a social worker named Deborah Kane, the same surname as creator Bob Kane. There's a quick appearance of Thomas Wayne, aka Batman's dad, and of a sullen boy who we believe is the young Cape Crusader himself. Plus, the root of his whole story, all that stands between a good man and an evil one is just one very bad day, is the moral of writer Alan Moore and artist Brian Boland's 1988 one-shot sensation, The Killing Joke, the comic that most heavily influenced Tim Burton's Batman, and thereby every single movie Joker from that point on.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
For more DC, check out Captain Sparklefingers himself, Zachary Levi, on the IMDb show at imdb.com/show. And for more trending stories, stay tuned to imdb.com/imdbrief.